Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and don't forget to put on your booties because it's going to be cold out there, campers, for Let's Play Arcana! Let's head on through the ice mine. Make sure you got Ifrit as your default spirit for this area. Stocked up on some cards there. Let's see, and here's my equipment outlook. So, there you go. Let's take a look around. Now, you see down there, down the hallway there, there's going to be another stairway there. Ignore that. The one on the far right and the far left, just ignore those. We're not going to be doing that. Well, yeah. They just lead to dead ends. No treasure or anything like that. Okay, now this is a earth elemental enemy. Fire will deal 50% more damage to them, but it'll deal 50% more damage to fire. So you gotta be a little careful with that. That's why I use the scimitar instead of the ice blade in this area. And I'm using flame 1 because if I recall correctly, I need a little bit of damage in order to finish them off. Rooks can't quite one-shot these guys anymore. Yeah, you see there? So I could swap in Sylph for the one battle, but nah. Come on, make it. Whew. Yeah, the Icicle Dungeon is dangerous, viewers, because of a few particular enemies. Let's see, if we go there... Yeah, okay. Now, there's 3 levels to this area. Holy crap, look at all these guys. Let's see. Let's use a couple of those fire cards. Yeah, 2 ought to do, I think. That didn't kill them? Nuts. Maybe I should have used 3. Well, maybe Ifrit can help us out. But anyway, yeah, there's 3 levels to this place. You have the Ice Mine, that's the top level. Then you have the Icicle Dungeon, which is the bottom level. And then you have the Polar Dungeon, which is the lowest level. So let's bring in Sylph now. So yeah, this place is a freaking maze. I mean, don't worry about using a map to get through this area. I'm just going to guide you straight to finding access around here, because that's the first order of business. This area is hard, with only 1 character. So, what happened to him? Oh man, he really did get stoned. I wonder what happens if you make it here without the unpetrify spell. I would imagine it would be really, really hard to do that, but, Well, anyway, fortunately I have that spell, so... Huh? What happened? Didn't he have Sala with him? I mean, you would know. Oh. Nuts. Well, of course he can petrify you. You mean steal? Is the word win and steal the same in Japanese? I mean, I'm not trying to be prejudiced or anything. I'm just saying by the language. Do they use this same word for that? I don't know. Because, I mean, I'm wondering if they're just translating it really literally. Like, I know in Chinese, at least from what I heard, the word for, I think it was danger and opportunity are the same, or something like that. I don't know. The only language I know is English, and not very well, viewers. Okay, so let's equip all that stuff on Axis there. There's a weapon that's a little more expensive than the flail back at town, but it's not stronger for some reason, which is kind of odd. Save that firebrand for later. And let's backtrack a little bit. Now let's actually get some items. The path where you met up with Axis there, oh, yeah, I want, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I do want to free out. But the path where you found Axis there, that will ultimately lead to the end of this area. But I don't want to go there right now. I want to collect some more treasure first. So I figured let's get Axis so that way he can, well, do stuff. Might as well change attribute to fire with that guy around. Not that he's going to be doing much that's very useful. I wonder if I can take out the guys in the back there. I know they don't have that much HP. Take that! So yeah, they got soldiers or fighters here, so yeah, they don't have that much HP. So eventually, Ifrit will learn Stomp All, and I would like to have that. How's my experience, by the way? Oh well. Just checking something out there. A nice beard you got there, Axis. I might just call him Axe instead of Axis, but whatever. Technically, his name is supposed to be Axe. Just Axe. Oh, nuts. Well, okay, I might as well show you how this works. You got cards here. You want to discard one of them. Click discard, or no, click on the card, then discard. So there you go. I'm not going to be using fog cards, so there you go. Not really going to use earth cards either, but, well, you take what you can get. Uh-oh, another enemy, mages. They can cast a spell on you if they lived long enough, but they don't. Do I have that? No, I don't have that spell yet. Okay, I'll have to use one of my rings. Well, never mind. Let's head on up here for one more treasure around this area. Yeah, even Axe can one-shot those guys. Those guys are pretty easy, but Stompball, this is about the point in the game, like I was saying, where you can't one-shot enemies that much anymore. So, I think these guys have a water spell, or maybe that's one of their cousins later. I forget. Hey, alright! Gained a level. One thing that I could have done is I could have gained the level, but hey, alright, stomp off. What was it? Oh yeah, right. I could have gained the level for Rooks before Axe joined the party, because Axe always joins at the same level that Rooks is, but Axe starts with no experience, unlike Rooks. So even if I'm like 5 experience away from gaining a level, Axe will start with like 600 or whatever. So Axe, party members always join your party like that. So let's use change attribute to wind. Now this is what I kind of glossed over this in the last episode, but let's say I had the ice brand instead. I'd be dealing very little damage to these guys. And, well, that would be a real pain in the butt. And with change attribute to wind, though, that does not overwrite the water elemental property of the ice brand. You'll take less damage from these guys, but you won't deal more damage to them. So, oh, these guys got quite a bit of HP too, huh? Maybe throwing a bolt up their ass. Not that they would feel it, but well, you never know. Why do zombies always have torn clothes? You know, I would think, well, they, I don't know. I guess maybe you don't want to show all their bits or anything like that. Would be kind of gruesome. Okay, well, let's see. Let's take a look at our map here. Yeah, I've gotten everything. So let's get out of here, because there's one other path back at the beginning there that I want to take there. Oh, I don't have more items. Let's use the return ring. Woo! There we go. Remember where I found access before, viewers? I'm sorry, I didn't tell you that earlier, but I'm going to go back there off-screen eventually, so I don't have to, well, I don't have to walk there again on-screen. Oh, get a free, okay, whew. You definitely want a free in the Icicle Dungeon. For these guys, Manteco! Yeah, I'll just kill them outright. Okay, never mind. What Manteco, it's short for Manticore, but what they do, oh, nuts. I should have changed, well, whatever. Should have changed to, Sylph there. What Manteco can do is they can cast Lightning 2 on all party members. It is, well, not massive damage, but if you can run into like 6 of those guys, and it is obscene. So what you want to do against them is one of 2 things. Either use 2 fire cards and just annihilate them, or if you have Efreet, I would use change attribute to fire. Even if you have Flame 2, I wouldn't cast that with him, because you probably won't kill, like, let's say 2 out of 6 of them. It seems that spells will hit about 2 out of 3 enemies or something like that. How are you doing on HP there? Yeah, maybe a little less. I am going to rest at the inn one more time. So yeah, those Manticores, those guys are the hardest guys in the dungeon. Okay, one thing I'm trying to do with the editing, okay, he's not going to use it yet. One thing I'm trying to do with the editing is, can you hit the guy? I'm trying to be careful with how I change the, what is it? Or edit out battles when I'm like at a corner on a map there, because I know it can get a little confusing to find out exactly the path that I took. So I'll try to accommodate you guys, viewers. And I'm going to extend the duration of these episodes because this area is pretty long. Let's see. You know what? Let's go left first. Part of what makes this area so difficult is because enemies are starting to show up in a lot larger groups now. So that's one reason why I like using, actually buying armor at this point in the game. Doesn't really matter so much on your levels. That doesn't really help too much, unfortunately. Ooh, honeys. Sell them at the local strip club. No. One more treasure to get on this path. Uh-oh, mages! Now these guys have just a little more HP than I can one-shot them. So that's why I'm going to use Stomp All. Kind of a weird name for a spell that increases your attack power, but, well, you take what you can get. I'm also going to start editing out more battles at this point in the LP, because we're running into large groups of enemies, it's taken me a lot longer to get through these battles. So, earlier on, not so large groups, and I could one-shot everything. But yeah, if you're unprepared for this, Chapter 3 is where the game really kicks you in the balls. Yeah, just a little too much HP, even with Stomp All. Man. The problem is that it's really hard to increase your attack power. Even if you used Strength Honeys, or just dumped your money into Strength Honeys, you still wouldn't be dealing enough damage. It's ridiculous. Yeah, they do increase your stats, but it doesn't translate into greater DPS for some reason. So, I mean, it does, but it takes a lot. Oh, I can take this guy out easily enough. I was saying about the Ice Brand, Ice Blade, whatever it's called in this game, I forget. With that, you know, you could use it in this area. I mean, it's more of a personal choice, really. Me personally, I like being able to kill Earth Elemental enemies rather easily. You could also use cards on them if you run into a large enough group of them. Okay, well that's all the treasure on this side of the ice mine. So now I'm just going to meet you back at where I found Axe there. And I'll rest up at the end and then I'll meet you over there. Okay, we're back in the ice mine, right where I found Axis there. So let's continue onward then. Probably not going to get to any more treasure today, but, well, I'll get as far as I can. Okay, I'm going to change my strategy up a little bit. When I'm in the Icicle Dungeon, ignore that path there. When I'm in the Icicle Dungeon, use Efreet as your default spirit. When you're in, well, any other part of the Icicle Dungeon, or the Polar Dungeon, we're in the lowest level now, I would use Sylph there. And we've got, I think, even harder enemies. Yeah, these guys are harder versions of the enemies that we met up with before. So, yeah, that can be kind of annoying. Oh, well. Oh, there we go. Change attribute to win. There we go. I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, oh. Huh. Okay. Well, they're stronger, but I think they have less HP now that if I recall correctly. I mean, they'll deal more damage to you, but yeah, you see, I mean, change attribute spells just do so much more for your defense than actual armor does. But at this point, we've got the money, so it's like, why not? And really, you're only going to have 2 characters for this chapter. That's part of what makes this chapter so hard. Ramia, yeah, they mistranslated that one. Great job, guys. Ramia up the ass. I like how each subsequent dungeon gets, well, darker and darker as you get lower. It's a nice touch there. Any other paths that I'm not taking they just lead to a dead end. So, don't worry about them. Well, I was expecting more random battles. It's nice that the game is starting to take it easy on me. Oh, wait. I want to... we're in ice country again. We want to have a freak there because I'm going to be heading straight for the boss instead of grabbing all the treasure first. Why? Find out next time on Let's Play Arcana! This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.